peeps, sorry it might be a bit annoying that my head's in the background in the mirror, but I've just come on, I'm absolutely knackered. It might look alright, I've just put some brows on and a bit of lip gloss because I had no makeup on, because I haven't just come out of hospital. I came out of hospital about, I don't know if it was just after dinner. Been in hospital since yesterday, 6 o'clock or something. I was doing a video on here about the rest of what I got off eBay and a few charity shop bits, and then I was just saying on the video, and I've just got to go to the doctors in a bit because I was taking Finn to the doctors because he's not been well. And then I realised what time it was. I had to pause it and thought, oh, if it stays paused, I'll come back and finish it off when I get back to the doctors, and they'll just say, oh, you know, he just needs a bit of Calpol, go home. And then he was like, no, you need to go to hospital, to the children's section, which is called the Tree House. So I was like, oh, so I rang his nana. So he went down and he was just deteriorating. He was really hot. He was just like, oh. He didn't know if he was a bit rashy because he has funny skin anyway because he's got eczema. But I guess it's better to be safe than sorry. So I look tired. My eyes are like, because I haven't really slept. I didn't sleep in hospital. I haven't really slept since I came back. Finn did. He's gone to his dad's just because I need to get a good night's sleep. So I'm just having a latte, and then, where is my latte? This isn't the one I've just made. Hang on. I've got a cold one. I've got a minute. I need my latte. I have to get my latte. You know me with my bruise. I just probably won't help me sleep, but I've got a friend coming round after, and I want to see her, so I thought, well, I'll go for sleep in a bit because Finn's gone now. But I've got a cold coffee there. That's from yesterday because I just left the house as it is, which is a shit tip, I will say, because I was going to tidy up when I came back from the doctor's, but obviously I went straight to hospital, so I just thought, well, it doesn't matter, does it? I can clean it whenever I want. I thought, I really feel like cleaning it now, but after I've spoken to you on here, I'm going to try and get a couple of hours before my friend comes, because I thought I don't want to sleep totally because I'll probably go right through to about 12 or 1. I'll wake up and then I'll be awake, and I'm supposed to be going out tomorrow. If I hear Finn's just alright, his dad's just on Calpol, because that's what they said. It was viral. Thought it might have been chickenpox, which it isn't. I wish it was, because unless something comes out, because he hasn't had it and I'd rather him get it, or he's at the age he is now. So it's just viral really, but he had a really high temperature. I could have gone home last night and said he wanted to stay in, but I said no because of his temperature, and it did go up again anyway. But you know, you never sleep in hospital because it sort of settled down the kids and the babies that were crying. And luckily we were in a separate room because we had to be quarantined if he did have chickenpox. You know, one baby would start crying and then another kid, and then they'd calm down, and then it was basically really more or less when they were coming in fiddling, you know, putting the thing on the finger and checking the temperature and sticking things in their ears and all that when they were sleeping. So Finn doesn't like that anyway. Nobody would, you know, when you were asleep. So obviously you could tell when they were coming around doing the rounds, because you'd hear one kid crying, oh baby, then they'd come in again, and then Finn would start. And then, so every time I thought, oh, it's gone quiet now, I'll probably get to sleep a bit, then someone else, you know, another kid start crying. Not it's their fault, they're poorly, you know, you don't want people, but it's just how it is in hospital. And then, or I'd drift off again, and then the nurse would come in, and you wake up anyway, and then Finn would have a bit of a whinge and then go back to sleep. So it was just like, you know, then you wake up and I'm just like, oh, and I'm just like peed off about a few situations with his father, but that's nothing new. Sorry I'm saying that on here, but just gets on my nerves. But he has gone because basically said if he, you know, it's not too bad if he doesn't eat, obviously, but he needs to keep his fluids down. But his partner said he'd had some sweets, as long as he drinks. He just won't be as boisterous, he'll just be on Calpol, so he should be okay while he's there. Obviously, if not, he can come back home, or they can take him in, and I'd go and, you know, make sure he's alright, but he could do a stint there for the change, because I'm so knackered. But yeah, basically it was a bit mad. So we were in there, and like I said, you don't sleep. It only made me laugh when we came out, because when the doctors were checking, because you just wait all the time, don't you, doing the rounds, to go home, basically they said we'd be going home anyway. The doctor's like, oh, so you think he's got chickenpox? I'm like, you tell me if he's got chickenpox. You're the one. You were the ones that were saying you thought he had chickenpox. I don't know. Why about the doctor? I think he's just got viral, to tell the truth, which that's what they put it down to. So hopefully he's just going to be off for a couple of days. He's just going to be a bit warm, and he'll just have to have his Calpol. Just stay with his fluids, and he should be okay. So all being good, I should be going out tomorrow. About 2 o'clock. I've got a couple of drinks, then a meal, and then back home quite early-ish, about 9, half 9. So it's not won't be going a mad one anyway because I know Finn's not well, but I just need to get out of the house. I could probably sleep all day, but I think getting out of the house, because I'm always cooped up in the house, me and Finn, will do me some good. And I think if I have a bit of, because it's not my weekend to have Finn, if I have a little bit of alcohol, because I don't really drink much, probably 4 drinks at the most, it will probably knock me out a little bit, you know, to have a good sleep. Because sometimes I find it hard to sleep anyway. And that's why I thought if my friend comes round tonight, if I get a sleep after this, she'll bring the bottle of wine and say, we'll just have one. Well, I'll only have one. It'll probably take me 10 years to drink it. And then by the time she goes, I'll be knackered anyway. It's only about 10 o'clock, is it mega late? But if I can get in bed for then and have a little lie, and I'll be fine tomorrow. And then obviously keep her in with checking up on Finn. But, you know, there's nothing I can do if he's got a Bible and it's just Calpol. He'd be doing that at home so he can do it at his dad's and take it in turns when he's not well. But yeah, I'm absolutely knackered. But what the video I was going to film, me other bits of me nail haul and a few really great bits from the charity shop, which actually fit in with my nail haul anyway, something I was looking for. I will probably do on Sunday when I've had a good sleep and I'm feeling a lot better and brighter and not as knackered as I feel now. So yeah, so Finn's alright, we're all alright. You know, if anyone's messaged me on Instagram and all that, Facebook, whatever, thanks for asking about him. He's normally quite a well child. The only other time he's been in hospitals when he was 8 months old, with like breathing like a bit of like sort of asthma wheezing, and that's the only other time. He does quite well. So I told him he can't do anything for another year or so yet because it's just knackered. But he was quite good, bless him. The only thing was when we came out of hospital, he had a little red bag and he was like the toys in there. He was trying to steal a few toys. So we had to get them out and like they're not yours, because he did take a few books in of his own. They're not yours. But then I looked in the bag before and there was like 2 little digger cars or something from the playroom that I had to go and get because he wasn't allowed down there because he was quarantined because he didn't know if he had chickenpox for sure. But I was like, oh well, never mind. But yeah, luckily he had a long sleep before. Luckily he slept tonight, maybe with a fan, and he did better with that last night at the hospital. And I'll get a good night's sleep later on. I'll be dreaming about it. So yeah, just in case anyone's wondering who sees me on Instagram and Facebook, it's all okay. And I'll probably come back on Sunday with my nail haul and everything. So thanks. Bye.